What's going on, America? This is Kevin in Kevin's Corner. It's a bright and early Tuesday. And in, I guess, Singapore, it's Wednesday. And of course, the summit has taken place with Kim Jong-un and President Trump. And all I can say to it for the liberal media and the funky Democrats is I have to give him a little bit of the Ace Ventura because, of course, they thought he was going to come out of there with egg on his face. And you know what bothers me? It's during the press conference, they're asking ridiculous questions like, Mr. President, did you talk to him about human rights? And did you also talk to him about auto? And I'm going, okay, is that the appropriate time to bring up auto warn or human rights issues? I mean, maybe you might be able to touch on it a bit, but they were trying to still drive a wedge. Do you still look at him as Rocket Man, Little Rocket Man? Or President Trump, what's the alternative? Do you still have, war on your mind if, for whatever reason, they don't go through with the nuclear agreement? I mean, what's the military action that's going to take place? And I'm thinking to myself, you're an instigator. You're trying to start a fight. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get him to get hot in the temper, overcommit verbally, talk a little trash, and re-escalate the de-escalation. That's what you're trying to do because you're the corrupt, funky, twisted, dirty, crooked, underhanded, two-faced, backstabbing, low-down, no good, funky liberal media that works for the dirty, funky, nasty, crooked, stinking, rank, tart, underneath the armpits, dirty Democrats. That's what you are. And you don't want to see the president succeed. And that's why you bring up things like, what's the military action that you want to take if this doesn't go through? And he was so polite even to tolerate those knuckleheads during the press conference. He even gave them an extension. He's a better man than me. I'd have been like, you know what? I'm going to take about 5 seconds of questions and then I'm out of here because I already know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to say something that you can twist my words or take to the public and say, Trump said this, and take it out of context like you always do. But nonetheless, it was a historical moment in time. And to be honest with you, I got about 7 or 8 seconds of sleep trying to stay up and watch the whole thing. And I think President Trump handled himself with class, with dignity, and also as the alpha male. And if you study anything about human body language and male body language, as far as the alpha male, beta, omega, Trump, man, he's a monster. It was hilarious because, he would shake his hand and pull him in and pat him on the back. That's a dominant male signature. You pat him on the back. And then Kim Jong-un, he tried to do it one time after they had shook hands. So he would shake his hand, then Trump would reach in, grab the other hand or pat him on the back. So then Trump also guided him to all of the areas that we were supposed to go to, So he would, always, you go ahead first and guide him through like, there you go, little buddy. And so one time after they got done shaking hands, they were on their way back through the back doors. And Trump, of course, patted him on the back like, okay, keep going. And then Kim Jong-un slid one in, patted Trump on the back. And I said to myself, watch Trump, before they go through these doors, slide one more back pat in. And sure enough, the last pat, boop, 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 boop. And I was like, yeah, he had to let everybody know I'm the alpha male. It's hilarious, absolutely hilarious to see him work. And I do think that he's going to be successful in this, in spite of all the haters trying to sow discord and wanting to see this fail. And, if this goes very smoothly, the Dems are going to really be in trouble, because even people who hate Trump got to admit this is a monumental moment in time, and it could have only been pulled off by a person with Trump's tenacity and his temperament. And yeah, people might say, he's a narcissist, he's arrogant, but those tendencies come in handy when you want a strong leader with a strong personality and a no quit, no lose, no fail attitude. And I appreciate it. That's all I got to say about it. Now, we get a chance to now sit back and see how the liberal media tried to twist this somehow and put their spin on it, and that's going to be pretty funny. So I'm sure I'll be making some videos and comments about that. But nonetheless, I'm off to work, but I'm feeling good about the whole situation. And I just wanted to let the liberal media and the funky Dems know. Anyway, God bless you. You've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and also on Wednesday nights. I have a wonderful guest going to be on there tomorrow night, talking about all kind of stuff. So check me out on Wednesday nights, and if you want to donate to Kevin's Corner, feel free. There are links in the bottom to do so. God bless you. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.